I think by the end of 2025, everybody on public transport will be wearing a face mask. And it's not because of a pandemic, and it's not because of COVID. It's actually something way closer to home, and it's already happening in the streets right now. If you've not heard already, there's a thing going around called Devil's Breath. Basically, what Devil's Breath is, from what I've researched, is this little white rock. Obviously it's illegal. It's a little white rock, and people are putting it in little bottles of water, dissolving it and spraying it in people's faces and wafting the solution to people. I'm sure someone's seen that video going round of that lady who were on the Elizabeth line, which I get all the time, bear in mind. She was on the Lizzie line and she was in an empty carriage, and this woman came and sat next to her, which, like tube etiquette, sit somewhere else, not right next to me when there's a full array of seats. Anyways, this woman's now sat next to her, and she started like wafting her newspaper in this lady's face. And all of a sudden, this lady just felt overwhelmingly tired. She felt really nauseous. And what Devil's Breath is like a truth solution. So you'll obviously take it in, feel all these feelings, and then you'll just feel obliged to hand over your phone, your money, your shopping bags, whatever. Like, I don't get how it works. Like, it just makes you very like willing and truthful. And it's not so much handing over your stuff, like your money and your phone. Yeah, that's peak, but the worst thing is that you could be told to follow them and willingly follow them into something you don't want to be in a situation of. I just feel like we need to get the conversation started. We need to spread awareness, because I'm not gonna lie, it's a very new crime, and I can't see many videos. I can see a few, but not that many. And I think being a woman, especially living in London, which is a big city, can I just add, if you've got sisters, cousins, friends, family, whatever, employees, colleagues, whatever, male or female, you need to start sharing this message around, because it's only a matter of time before this solution someone, because it's very strong, and if it's not dosed in the right amount, it could wipe out 3 to 4 people with one little rock. Stay safe, guys.
Tell you right now, you need to pay attention to, because traffickers are finding new ways to kidnap and traffic people, and this shit is crazy. So if you heard the term devil breath and you wasn't scared, you need to be, because if you come in contact with devil breath, it will incapacitate you fully. Matter of fact, look at this shit.
The thieves blow a handful of powder into their victims' faces, causing them to fall into a hypnotic, zombie-like state. They then voluntarily hand over valuables, money, and even PIN codes with little memory of the events afterwards. But some even die. That's because the powder is devil's breath, a dangerous Colombian drug extracted from a flower that can cause seizures, respiratory failure, and a heart attack.
So I seen somebody talking about devil breath on this app, and I went down a rabbit hole. And let me tell you this, the shit is real. So how these people are using it is, they'll walk up in your face and they'll blow in your face. And after they blow in your face, you'll pass out. Well, some people pass out. Some people lose consciousness. Or some people just stop. Like you hit a pause button. Like you're under someone's spell. And what'll happen is, you'll be more reluctant to giving up everything that you have. Money, jewels, etc. So basically, they'll blow something in your face called scopolamine. And that drug incapacitates you. Do yourself a favor. Jump down that rabbit hole. Hit that search bar and look up devil breath. And see how many cases, see how many times people ran into devil breath, and see how it affected them. Then I want you to hit ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT about devil breath. Then I want you to hit Google and ask Google about devil breath. Like I said, what these people are doing is, they're using that to take control of you. They're using that to take people. They're using that to take kids. Pay attention.
This is the scariest drug in the world. Scopolamine, or devil's breath, can completely eliminate your free will. According to a 2012 documentary from Vice, inhaling just the tiniest amount can put you under the drug's effects. In fact, such a small amount that a passerby could just blow some in your face as they walked past you, and you'd be under its effects. To the average person, you'd appear normal, completely conscious and walking around. except for the fact you would be completely susceptible to suggestion. If you were under the effect of scopolamine and somebody said to you, "Take me to the bank, withdraw all of your money and then hand it to me," you'd do it. In the documentary, we hear the story of a victim of scopolamine who wakes up in his apartment and it's completely empty. He asks the doorman of his building what happened, and the doorman said he brought two men along and told the doorman he was giving them all of his things. So the doorman just let him do it because he looked completely normal and like he was doing it of his own choice. Scopolamine makes you completely open to doing whatever you're told, and that's why it's the scariest drug in the world.
Devil's breath is a hallucinogen found in the barotra tree in Colombia. Behind me are some of the dangers. Don't ever let anyone blow this stuff in your face. It will not be a good time.